Taoiseach, it is pretty much, well, it is totally beyond doubt that Putin's forces have been committing war crimes, the latest of which, we saw the horrific scenes in Bucha, but the targeting of civilians in a number of Ukrainian cities by Russia is very, very obvious, and they should be prosecuted for those war crimes. But I wonder, do you have any trust in the ability of the international community to actually pursue war crimes when, for example, the United Nations dropped the investigation of war crimes committed by Saudi last summer after an intense lobbying campaign by the Saudi and United Arab Emirates? Interestingly, that campaign was supported not only by the Russians and Americans who are arming Saudi, but also by Russia. So the United States and Russia found common cause in shutting down an investigation into war crimes in Yemen. And Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch have been appealing for the war crimes investigation in Yemen to be resumed. No support from the Western powers or from Russia or from Saudi. Similarly, Human Rights Watch and Amnesty International have alleged war crimes against Israel for the use of white phosphorus in Gaza, for what is a war crime to impose a collective punishment on Gaza through an illegal siege, and through the ongoing ethnic cleansing of Palestinians from occupied territory, which is also a war crime. Do you think there's any likelihood of these war crimes actually being pursued, and that we would have consistency and not double standards in the prosecution of war crimes?
Deputy Boyd Barrett's questions in terms of the war crimes. I do have trust in the international system to bring Russian war criminals it has happened. It has happened in terms of the Balkans. People were brought to trial. People were convicted. Sorry? And then Deputy Murphy, sorry, look, no, I don't forget anything. No, I don't forget anything, but I don't agree in sort of trying to juxtapose one against the other all the time to lessen the former. I believe war crimes should be pursued in every context, Deputy, in every context. I said in every context, and Deputy Murphy raised, as I said, in terms of the European Union already now, in the last Council meeting, decided to establish a fund